Hello, my friends! Happy day of leapitude to all of you. How's it going, my friends? Let me share the live stream link in the Discord, and then we will do our hellos and have us some leap dayitude. Dun dun dun. All right. Let's see here. All right. Perfect. Perfection. All right. That's good. Let's move this out of the way of my mouse. It's better. All right. So, hello to Clayton, Gossett, Zircon, Teferi, Kenzuki, Dovin, Eng, Juglum, Felonious T, Millmaster, Teferi, Viral, Doomblade, Angelo, James, Justin. I think I got everybody. Hello to you. Hello to anybody who's just lurk-a-durkin, playing some pantsless first-person shooters. Get the flag, Johnson. I've got my Johnson out. There's a flag on the play. Okay. Anyways. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your days are going good. It's been a pretty chill day for me overall, so I don't really have much in the way of complaints. I mean, I can make up complaints. There's always something to complain about. James, do I have a favorite set of all time? Yes, Legends. The original Legends set from like the 90s, back in 94, is my favorite Magic set of all time, hands down. Like, it's awesome. There's some other sets that I'm a big fan of as well. Some of them are from that time frame, like the Dark. Speaking of the Dark, I actually have like a pristine looking Dark pack here that will it sounds like I was talking about the Magic card Dark Pack, but the Dark booster pack. Look at how beautiful it is. I just had a vision of me just dropping it. Like, I imagine me dropping it right after saying that. Bam! So we're gonna open that in a live stream at some point. I got these juicy little boosters, but we're kind of working our way downwards towards the. It's like an archaeological dig almost, right? We're starting at the top level and just kind of boop, 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 digging down. Dig it on down. Juglum, thanks, buddy. You're a super positive guy, and I know that you spread that energy in a number of locations because I've seen you elsewhere doing it. Ignorant, you saw the Horizons video? All right, well, I'm just going to assume that means you like it. Like, I've learned that when people say, I saw this, that's usually them saying I like it. Most people wouldn't be like, I saw this and I hate it. But it makes me think of this. I think it was Mitch Hedberg doing his stand-up. And he's like, people always tell me that they saw me. Like, they saw my show or they saw me on TV or whatever. But they never say if I was any good. So he's like, so I just, like, he had his glasses or whatever. And he's like, I just turned away. And then he's like, hey, man, I just saw you at the airport. And you were good. And I laughed at that joke when he said it because it's hilarious. And now I actually get it because people say that to me. Like, hey, I saw your thing. And that's all they say. And it's totally neutral. It's a completely like, it's like when you don't understand that it has the inherent, that like somebody's not going to tell you they saw it if they don't like it. So it took me a while to clue into that. And I love that joke. Oh, Krakening. Oh, vintage. He's got the drooling going on. Thanks for the super chat, big boy. You know what? I'm going to give you, hold on, wait for it, a leap day leap. All right, now that that's done, you get to be Lord of the Board. Juggling, did I get a haircut? Yes, Carly did it, and she did an excellent job. She does a really good job. She's a great lady. Tom D with the old clanger. He didn't get a haircut. He got them all cut. Well done, buddy. Well done. Crocodile. Lord than that bored son. Oh, that doesn't look right. There we go. That looks better. The price for the game so ludicrous. It's true. It's true. It's reached ludicrous the singer levels. Soon you will find Magic prices doing featured by parts on Justin Bieber songs. That's how ludicrous it's gotten. Millmaster, there's a cue for it on MTGO. I will press X on my keyboard to doubt, but I don't know what happens with the streaming software if I press X. So I'm not going to press X to doubt and then end the stream. So just imagine this is the sound of a keyboard. There you go. I pressed X to doubt it. Or on a controller. Never mind. Who cares? Jess, how's it going, bro? You got 8 decks. You can't afford to keep them optimized anymore. But oh yeah, I mean, trying to keep up with everything. There ain't no keeping up with the power creep insanity anymore. That's it. Do I think Magic would be in a different state if the 30th fiasco never happened? Well, I mean, the 30. It's not like. Let's be very clear. Magic 30 isn't what caused the problem. It's the mentality of the people who made Magic 30. That's the problem. Magic 30 by itself, absent of the price point, isn't a bad product. But because of the insane stuff going on at the company, they gave it that insane price point, right? So, as far as I'm concerned, it's not Magic 30 specifically. Magic 30 is just the biggest screaming trumpet blast of like, yo, they're out of their minds right now. Like, they're making all the wrong moves. That's basically how I view it. Ignorant, it sucks to have people leaving the game because they can't afford it. Yeah, like for real, Magic has gotten progressively more expensive. Kensuke, do I plan to watch the total solar eclipse April 8th? Is that what those glasses are for? When I saw like a little thing on the counter with like 3D eclipse glasses, and I thought maybe that was for like school kids or something. You know what I mean? And maybe there was like something happening. How long till Wizards stop selling normal sets and it's all outside IP stuff? That's a good question. I mean, I don't think it'll ever happen because it costs a lot more money to make Universe Beyond stuff. The licensing costs are crazy, and doing your own sets lets you harness your own characters you already don't have to pay other people for. And if you just want to do a theme and you don't want to pay for a license or something, you can just do a theme with your own stuff. So I don't ever see them abandoning like regular Magic for Universe Beyond entirely, but I could see a world where Universe Beyond, it has more releases than non-Universe Beyond. I can totally see that reality, especially when you factor in like just Commander Universe Beyond releases. If you add in Secret Lair Universe Beyonds, then yeah, it's going to outpace them. But the Secret Lair part is a little bit different. Doomblade, there's another eclipse coming up. That's what I'm hearing. Kyle Driver Super Chat says, I attended Magic Con Chicago. Play area was definitely lacking, but I did have a good time. The Lotus Lounge was cool, and it was way better than Philly. Well, I'm glad to hear that not everybody had a miserable time at the event, buddy. Thanks for sharing your experience, and thanks for the Super Chat, buddy. Happy Leap Day to you. Whatever happened to Welcome Decks? Whatever happened to the cable TV, the Milkman, the evening TV? I don't remember. What is that? Is that Full House? No, I don't remember what that's from. That's from some show's intro. It's not Full House though. It's not Full House. It's passing right over me. It's very rare. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to get the glasses were like, I don't know, $5. Maybe I need to get a pair for me and Carly. Angelo Padone says people had to reevaluate their relationship with Wizards after Magic 30. You know what? You're absolutely correct, and you're Lord of the Board. You're absolutely right. People did reevaluate. They had no choice but to. I mean, I had to stop and reevaluate my relationship with Wizards of the Coast and go, what does this actually mean underneath? I was just a foaming madman, like frothing at the mouth over this stuff initially. I remember being super worked up about it because it was crazy. And they announced it when I was gone. Like I was off doing something, so I missed the day it came out, something like that. And the next day I'm like, what is this? All right, Angelo, Lord of the Board, buddy. Thanks for the super chat, son. Next one in Canada's on the other side of the country in 2044. Oh, yo, I should definitely check this out then. I don't want to miss out on something funky like that. No way. Crackening super chat says, oops. He's oopsing something. He's Britney Spearsing. He's Britney Spearsing. Oops, he did it again. Thanks, buddy. Doomblade says, I've been having fun with Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battles? Dokkan battles. Is that thing where people crap in a bottle in Africa and then get high off it, bro? It's so consumer friendly and you can get a farmed account cheap. Yeah, okay, so it definitely is. It definitely is. Hey, Viral Clips Brigade says to help crack that dark pack. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the super chat. You're Lord of the Board, Mr. Long Name VCB. You down with VCB? I mean, that kind of sounds like that sounds like an STD that only old military guys get. He got VCB and his balls fell off. All right. So yeah, those epic gold boosters are fucking dope, man. And I'm gonna make each one into its own experience where I wanna, at the beginning of whether we do it stream or video style, it's gonna be like, let's talk about the history of the set and the stuff that's like the most exciting from it. It's not like just cracking a regular pack of like Karlov Manor or whatever, right? So it's gonna be sweet. That's it. And Medic, there's another. We got another VCV over here. Zircon, you posted a link about the eclipse in the Discord. Let's see. All right, I see the link. I'm not gonna go and read a link about an eclipse right now while we're chilling during the leap day. This is a rare extra day we've got here, so I will definitely learn about this eclipse and get okay, Crackening super chat completely obliterated my train of thought with M30 made my balls fall off. Oh no. You know what? For some reason, when I picture the scenario, and I'm not picturing it very graphically, but when I picture the scenario, it's in outer space, and they just float off silently into space. Like, in space, nobody hears you scream, but also in space, nobody hears your balls flying away. What? Cracking, you're Lord of the Board. Oh, yeah, okay, I already did heart it. Gotta heart them super chats so you know that I love you. YouTube's gonna keep adding all these different things. You can heart a super chat, and then you can thumbs up your hearting the super chat. But to make sure they know you're serious about that, you can then like your like of your heart, but then heart your like. And if you do that, then we'll optimize. Like, it's what? Oh, Kari, happy leap day to you too. You know what? Let's do some hen bagaks. You know what I'm saying? Bagak, 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 bagak. Oh my God. And down from the top rope, Angelo comes swinging, with his fat super chat out of nowhere, taking the board from Crackening. And the crowd goes wild. The battle is thick. Thick and throbbing. Throbbing Inspector. There you go. There's your magic reference. There's your magical connection. All right. Angelo. Not coming from below, though. Coming from above this time. Oops. That ain't the right letter. Let's fix that. There we go. Bam. All right, brother. You're lord of the board. It's never too late to sell something until you're the last person on earth. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tell Wizards not about Magic 30, son. Tell Wizards not about Magic 30. Hey, Electronic Waffles membership message says, woot woot, leap day milestone, chat, hype. Oh, and also, some insert a wrestling reference here too then. Oh, Electronic Waffle runs into the ring and kisses Angelo's muscles. I love that you're lord of the board, you big juicy boy. There you go, Waffle. I inserted that into your comment. That's from you, you little muscle kisser. Oh, speaking of big muscle kissers, Bo Falcon coming in with the giant pair of City Crushing to take the board from Angelo. No words, just a giant pair of doom slamming around the city. Things are getting thicker than thicker. All right, the beautiful Bo Falcon, my bouncing baby boy. That makes it sound like he's my son. Who knows? Maybe if somebody's got time travel. Zircon says it's the Bo Stomp. Ignorant. What about McDonald's? Whatever. I missed that, bro. I missed that. Angelo says, no! Thanks for the super chat, buddy! Oh, John, I got news for you, buddy. There's tons of people talking positively about Magic, myself included, although to be completely fair, it is rare here, but there's tons of people talking positively. If you only see critical videos, it's because YouTube will show you what you click on. Like, let's say you see some thumbnail with some big jugged lady who's all like doing a clothing haul on try on thing. And you're like, I'm not going to click on that. But somehow your mouse just accidentally moves over it and you click on it. And now you're watching this lady change the sheets on her couch or something. But she's bending over in real see-through pants, right? And you're just like, I don't know how I'm watching this, but here I am. And then once you're done the video, YouTube's just like, check out all these hot try-on hauls and all this other stuff because it thinks that's what you want. So what you have to do is take responsibility for what you're engaging with, because what will happen is the algorithm doesn't care what you say you want or whatever. It just pays attention to what you do and will feed you more of that. So if you're naturally being drawn to negative news, then you're just going to get fed more of it. So the best thing to do is there's an option to say don't recommend channels, and then those channels won't be shown to you anymore. And after a little bit of click-a-ruin, you'll be able to get your feed into something that's more enjoyable for you. Because at the end of the day, Magic the Gathering's a hobby, right? And my ranting is cathartic for a bunch of people. But for anybody that it's not, don't engage with it. Like 100%. I take no offense to it. But expecting that other people are going to change what they're doing, that's never going to work. Going, I can't enjoy this thing unless other people stop having problems with it, that's never going to work in reality, especially in the reality of the internet, where people are critical of everything. Literally. Hey, did you find the cure for cancer? Well, there's garbage people with cancer. Like, there's people who are critical of everything. So you have to fundamentally understand that things are different than they used to be. If you're old school like me from the world before the internet, things are different. The algorithm doesn't care. It will try and box you in and show you things you don't like if it thinks you'll click on them and engage. It doesn't care if you're watching a video going, I love this and having a great time, or if you hate it and you're angry, because at the end of the day, the computer's getting the same numbers. And here's the thing, if you watch a video and like it and say nothing, and then you watch another video and hate it and go, I hate this, guess what? It thinks you like the video you hated more because you engaged with that video. Not only did you watch it, you actually spoke to, like, here, I'm getting involved, right? And so it goes, this is more likely to get him to engage further. So that's how it works. Like, we are animals. The computer system is set up against us. And if you don't take an active, conscious approach to it, you will end up unhappy. I have been there. It's like, it's not something you chose to have happen to you. It's just the reality of it, bro. And for me, there are channels that I legit was like, I used to like this channel, but I feel like this guy is just a bitter complainer now. And I stopped watching it. And there are people who feel that way about me. And that's totally fine. Everybody has different feelings. It's all subjective. At the end of the day, I try and keep it light and have a good time, but underneath it all, my favorite game is in the hands of vultures that are fucking into the ground. So at this juncture, I don't really feel like sitting back and going rah, rah, rah all the time, but I'm still playing and enjoying Magic. I just added a brand new card to my cube that I got from a booster pack that was sent to me by somebody who was the head designer on multiple Magic sets. Like, for me, it's a whole weird melange of things, but that's my experience. In terms of being a viewer, choose your own level of engagement, find what makes you happy, and ride that wave. Life is short, and being unhappy because of YouTube videos and stuff like that is like, it's terrible. You're spending the time you could be spending entertaining yourself or doing something that will feel of value with your time. And like, you don't understand what it is. Underneath what it is, it's like, what I love is being threatened. I just want to enjoy Magic. You can. You absolutely can. But if you make the old rule for yourself where I can't enjoy it unless I don't see people unhappy about it or that exists at all, you're never going to let yourself be happy. That's it. You're creating arbitrary rules for yourself and then going, society isn't adhering to my rules. And I've seen this like play itself out a number of different ways. I've had people who were definitely younger and didn't know how to express themselves properly come by to me and go, you have to delete this video because this is my game, and anything, like, if people don't like it, they have to leave. And it's like, that's not how it works, son. I was here first. That makes it my game by these rules. So it needs to be what I want it to be, and it's changing into something that I don't want it to be. And guess what? There's only one of us who cares about the game sticking around for the long haul, and there's one of us who's jerking themselves off right now. That's you. I'm here, and guess what? Yeah, I'm going to point out all the problems, and I have no intention of stopping. And there's no amount of people who can come by and leave, and this isn't you in the chat here, by the way. This is just people leaving comments. There's no amount of snarky comments going, oh, another negative video. Yeah, I just want you to know what you look like to me. Here's what you look like to me. You go to the weatherman and you go, oh, another rainy day. You know, I'd like to hear that it's sunny tomorrow. Oh, I don't know if anybody told you, genius, but I'm just telling you what's happening. I don't control the weather, and if I did, there'd be no way on earth I would listen to you, you fucking nobody. So shut your stupid mouth. That's like that. When I read that, I'm like, you know what, stupid dickhead who doesn't know how to express themselves politely? You're right. I am going to change what I'm doing for you because I want you around. I don't give a fuck. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm doing what I want to do. You get to choose what you want to do. I'm not coming over to your house and telling you how you have to spend your time. So go fuck yourself. No snarky comment is, oh, I'm going to steer the ship into the waters that go more worthless twats like you who have never spent any time to do anything positive with me, but are here to complain. You shouldn't be able to complain, but I'm here to complain about what I don't like. Fuck you. Oh, I used to like your videos and I don't. Then why are you here, asshole? Get the fuck out. I don't give a shit. Are you jaded and bitter? Go fuck your mother. That's how much I care, right? Hey, Air's membership message says, can I out-call a Clayton 2 nights in a row? I waited till he used his message to use mine, but his plumping is entertaining. Plump the Clayton. Oh, you got wrecked, Clayton. You got owned by error. What up, Kebby? Oh, so yeah, it's pure absurdity. It's pure absurdity to expect other people to change themselves for you so that you can be at peace, when these aren't people directly in your life. Like, if I lived in your apartment and I was always yelling about your favorite game and making noise and problems, then yeah. But I don't come to your house. I don't make you watch the videos. You choose to fucking engage with them. Like, the people who keep coming back, and it's like, why are you here? Why are you doing this to yourself? You're not like this. This doesn't do anything. Leaving dickhead comments never changes what anybody does on their channels. Ever. Ever. No channel has ever been, I'm going to listen to this stupid dickhead. Why would you? Why would you? It makes no sense. But people do it all the time. I'm sick and tired. Yeah, I don't care, asshole. Did I ask you? Do I fucking know you? At any point in my video, did I say, hey, dumb fuck McGee, tell me what you don't like about my video? Bro, if you want to tell me what you don't like about my video, fucking lick my taint and then give me a fucking rim job. And then maybe I'll want to hear what you have to say, right? Maybe then I'll give a fuck. But I got a news flash for you. If you watch all my shit and you never say anything positive to me and then you come out of the blue to complain, you're upset because you got something from me and now you're not getting it. But I never got anything from you. I didn't know who the fuck you were because you never took any time to be like, hey man, appreciate what you do. But as soon as it isn't what you want, wink, wink, wink. Well, fuck you. Why would I care, bitch? Go fuck yourself. The worst thing you can do, what's the biggest thing you do? Take yourself away? Good. They don't have to read your stupid fucking comments, you moron. I don't go off on people in the comments anymore, man. I just look at it and go, yeah, fuck you, dude. Like, for real. Or a lot of the times now I just go, I don't care. I like ranting and I will play it up for you guys, but I'll be clear. This shit doesn't it doesn't work me up when I see it. I just go, okay. Another ignorant person who I suppose is probably just having a bad day, just having a shitty day, and they're just like, and it's like, okay, whatever, dude. Just please, yes, I will absolutely change what I'm doing for you. Doomblade says, might as well join in the celebration. By the way, remember the animation me? It was such a weird video in an era of YouTube that'll never come back, but it definitely showed us the route we were going. I don't actually know that, Doomblade. Thanks for the super chat, but I've never heard of me. So yeah, I don't know. Like we live in an era where people are so coddled and catered to that, like, newer generations especially feel like if they don't like something, that it needs to be removed from their presence. And it's like that. No, you need to develop resiliency. The world will always be full of things that you don't like. It's wild to have people come running to me like I'm some kind of fucking hall monitor or something going, do you know what somebody said in your comment section? I don't care, motherfucker. Like, I don't care. If it was something against terms of service, Google will handle that. They already know how to remove all that shit. And anything else, somebody said something you disagree with? Drink bleach, bitch. What do you think I'm gonna do? Go and delete a comment on my video because it bothers you that somebody has a different opinion than you? The fuck is wrong with you? How do you make it through your fucking day? Don't waste my time with this shit. For real. I remember the one video caused so many people to act like that. I have never deleted a video because I was just not putting up with children's tantrums, but that's what I did. The video was fine, but the comment section on the video was so obnoxious that I deleted the video. And then knob jockeys who had been fighting on it came back the next day going, hey, where's the video? It's gone. It's gone. You fucking moron. It's gone. You loser. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. I remember you. You're one of the idiots who ran to me going, this guy's saying this in your comments. What do you think I'm going to do? Read it and be like, oh, wow, I can't believe he said something you disagree with. Who are you? This new generation of people who fucking message me on Twitter going, hey, like, I was on YouTube and YouTube said this other channel is watched by people who watch your channel. And it's like, where's this going? I mean, I didn't even respond. It was this big whole thing, right? I don't respond to these fucking people because I can't. I fucking can't. It's so absurd. So I don't like this channel, and I need to know that, like, I need you to disavow this channel and say that you're not okay with this channel because YouTube has told me that people who watch your channel also watch this channel I disagree with. And it's like, how high are you? Like, have you ever left your parents' house? Or like, I can't comprehend your fucking existence. Where you have the goddamn fucking temerity to message me out of the... Who the fuck are you, first of all, dickhead? And explain to me why I want you around. Why are you a fucking great person? Because all I know right out of the get-go is that you're a finicky little bitch who seems insanely fucking entitled, and I imagine you're worthless and contribute nothing to society. But please, let me take time out of my day to make you fucking feel better that I don't agree with somebody that I probably do agree with, and you can go and fuck yourself, loser. You're weak, and I can't respect it. It's ugly and fucking pathetic, bro. Like, for real, if you said this shit to me in person, you have no idea the stuff that I would say to you. I would laugh in your face for being fucking pathetic, because it's what it is. What is this shit? I am not your fucking mother. I am not your mother. I'm not here to make you fucking feel good if your feelings are hurt. I'm a fucking entertainer. I'm a goddamn comedian. I spend my time talking about games I enjoy. That's what I do. I'm not here for your fucking feelings. So if you feel bad when you watch the videos, don't watch the fucking videos. Like, if somebody told you, I'm so sad because, oh, why? What's wrong, buddy? Well, I watch Teletubbies and it makes me sad. Oh, have you considered not watching Teletubbies? No, Teletubbies shouldn't exist. What are you even talking about? Can't you understand it from my perspective? When I see this thing, it makes me sad. Yeah, but you can choose what to watch on your TV, right? No more Teletubbies! No more Teletubbies! That's what I'm fucking dealing with. And you're just like, bye. Goodbye, moron. Goodbye, idiot. Goodbye, child. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Everything I don't like needs to not exist. What? What? You're a fucking idiot. I'm the arbiter of everything that's fucking amazing, and anything I don't like or goes against what I think or makes me feel slightly uncomfortable, grow the fuck up. Somebody has a different opinion than you about a children's fucking card game. I started playing this game when I was a fucking kid, right? It's a fun game, I like it, but it's a fucking kid's card game. I can't. Well, I'm sorry that whatever's going on in your life is so fucking heavy that you can't handle that I fucking go, Wizards of the Coast made mistakes with their product. Stop pointing out the mistakes. Can't you just go, yeehaw, I love the Cowboys. I want to suck Oko's abs. Just talk about tonguing Oko's belly button. Talk about how much money they made off of Lord of the Rings. Tell me it's going to be okay. Tell me everything's going to be okay. I need to know it's gonna be okay. I can't take it. That's what it's like to me. That's like, it's fucking insane. The internet has turned people into children. Like, we're talking fully grown 40-year-old men, not just little fucking kids, bro. It makes people into entitled fucking jack-offs who feel like they should never see anything that doesn't specifically apply to them, and anything that exists that bothers them is straight up offensive, and anything that is offensive can't exist. And the fact that it does is an incredible affront. It's the purest fucking absurdity. It's insane. It's this insane entitled culture that has been bred on the internet. My opinion is sacred and important, and yours needs to be removed if it disagrees with mine. Fuck you. Hey, Millmaster gifted a membership to GT. Thanks, buddy. You get to be the member, Lord. Crack. What? I came angry. What the hell does that mean? You know what? I don't think I want to know. I don't think I want to know. Like, I don't remember ever fucking forcing people to, like, come and watch my shit, bro. For real. I just put it fucking out there. And people act like it's fucking offensive to them that it exists. Fuck you. It's so stupid. Grow the fuck up, child. I'm gonna fucking tell you. Oh, doing this again, are you? Yeah, dumb fuck. That's what I do. I cover the magic news. So here I am again, covering the magic news, right? That's what I do. That's what I'll be doing again the next time you see me. This isn't some fucking clever gotcha moment, you fucking idiot. It's like you walked into a fucking bakery and you went, making bread again, huh, dummy? Yeah, that's what we do here. I owned you. I'll be back tomorrow to go, still making bread, huh? Uh-huh, it's a bakery. You know, you're the one who looks like a fucking moron right now, right? Yeah, okay, whatever, pal. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. I bet tomorrow probably gonna be bread again, right? Bread? Uh-huh. Yeah, fucking knew it. Knew it. See you tomorrow. Jesus Christ. What up, Nathan? Here to be affronted. Well, I got plenty of affronted. I'm lacking in affability, but I certainly have a lot of affrontability. Oh. So yeah, man, it's insane. I don't understand it. I would never in a fucking million years see a channel where I just and do that. Like it's it's fucking crazy. People are so entitled, worthless dumb fucks who do nothing, have no problem spouting off to me like that. And it's like, bro, you're an idiot. Your sentence is an abomination. You don't even know how to fucking spell. You shouldn't even be allowed to talk to me, let alone fucking feel like you're better than me with this condescending bullshit. You shouldn't legally be allowed to condescend to your betters, you worthless scumfuck, all right? But hey, it's the fucking internet, right? And you don't get what you want, so I gotta put up with a bunch of dumb, numpty cockbaggery. It's all just stupid nonsense, man. It's just a big old dance of time-wasting crap. And I don't care. I don't give a shit. Like, I gotta fucking sit down and worry about your personal feelings on my fucking video and how it affected your life. I don't give a shit. And I'm not gonna pretend like I do. Like, for real. I care about people who make a connection with me. And you make a connection with me by interacting with me. That's how it works. So, like, if you've never interacted with me positively, I can't care that you're upset, you see. But there are people who I have connected positively with that later on decided they don't like what I'm doing. And that sucks. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. It makes me feel bad. But that's the reality. I was doing something they liked before, changed it to doing other stuff. I don't like that guy anymore. Or whatever, for whatever reason. Doesn't feel good, but it's a reality. And for those people, I'm like, that sucks that they left. I liked them. They don't like me anymore. It's not a great feeling, but whatever. I accept it. That's how it goes. That's part of this. But like, if you're not going to spend the time to connect with me, then I don't care that you're upset. I don't care that you're leaving. I don't care if you think you got me as well. Like, I'm happy to give you whatever. Here, you want this fucking block? I'll block you. And then you can go online and be like, yo, I got blocked by the Magic Historian. It's like, I got news for you. If you get blocked by people, that's just a sign that you don't know how to act in society. That's what that means. You're like, I went to this place and acted up in a way where I was deemed to be unacceptable and was removed. And they're like, no, it's just that they can't handle the raw truth power. And it's like, no, you know what, man? I don't go around getting myself banned. I've gotten into fights with YouTubers before. I remember me and Bad Boy had a beef years ago. We had a beef years ago, and apparently he created like 6 extra accounts to come and troll me. And he used to come and like squirrel me up because I used to be easy to get riled up. So I had banned his main account along with a bunch of troll accounts. And when we became friends again, he was like, oh, I looked for your account to unban it, but I couldn't find it. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's because even though you and I were having problems, I didn't go to your channel and act a fucking fool, because that's not what I do, bro. So you couldn't find me to unban me because even though we were beefing, I didn't act in a way on your channel that would require me being banned, right? I had even left comments on it, right? So for me, I know how to interact with other people in a way where I can express myself even if I disagree with them and not get banned, right? But that's like not how a lot of people act, and they think, I've been banned by this person. You're incapable of discourse. Congratulations. No, but you don't understand. Like, we don't like this guy as a group or whatever, so like this is a badge of honor. I went to him and went, yeah, you're stupid, and he blocked me. I win. But the real truth is, if people feel like they win from me blocking them, awesome. Then they walk off and they feel like they've won. Cool. I don't give a shit. What am I going to go find them? I need you to know you didn't win. If they leave feeling like they've won, that's the end of it. There's no more of their nonsense. Goodbye forever. You defeated me. I got defeated and I had to block you. You know, like whatever. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ignorant, correct. It isn't a badge of honor. Forbidden, what did you just walk into? I'm gonna guess a telephone pole if you're outside and a fridge if you're indoors. What was my favorite card when I first played Magic? I mean, the card that first got me into Magic, Marriott, was Personal Incarnation. Flavor behind it's amazing. Amazing. Millmaster says, how much more will we even need to say to work you up more than you do yourself? Yeah, or, you know what? It's true. I do spin myself up something fierce. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, man? When the train starts rolling down the tracks, I'm just there fucking firing coal into it. Let's fucking go. Fucking rant train going full fucking steam. And if you had to deal with the deluge of idiocy on a fucking daily basis, morons thinking that they own you has always been a pet peeve of mine, bro. For real. For real. As a smart guy, having fucking dumbasses think they're smarter than me has always been one of my biggest triggers, where it's like, let me fucking explain something to you in no uncertain terms. You are a fucking moron, okay? I'm intelligent, you are not. So don't fucking walk away from this thinking that you won or you're the smart one, because neither of those happened. You lost, and you're too stupid to understand that you lost. Shut the fuck up, moron, right? Like, so that's always been a pet peeve of mine. But the internet is just that cranked to fucking 57, where the dumbest people on earth, the shit they say to me, you can tell they think they owe me. And I'm just like, bro, you are a moron. You are a complete fucking Magoo idiot. And for real, I don't even care that this comment is here, because anybody who reads it is just going to think you're a plug. And the only people who aren't going to think you are a plug are people who are dumber than you. And who gives a fuck what they think? What up, Al? How you doing? So yeah, like I don't fucking beef with anybody. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm here to have a good time with people, right? That's why me and Bad Boy are friends now. Me and fucking Jojo Moss, he comes by, we have a fucking good chats, whatever. So don't even worry about it. We're friends. I ain't enemies with nobody. I got no fucking enemies. There may be people who think they're my enemy, but it's absolutely one of those gross point blank kind of things where that one guy is like, the old jock guy is going at him, right? And he's just like, yo, I don't know what you think exists between us, but there is no us. There's nothing. And that's what it is. I don't have any beefs with anybody. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. Nobody out there that I know is doing anything so awful that I need to get involved. And the stuff that's so awful I would need to get involved would straight up be illegal shit the cops would handle. So I'm not interested in, like, slugging it out with people and all that other crap. It's so tedious, man. I just want to have a good fucking time. I want to crack jokes. I want to talk shit. I want to rant. I want to roast. I want to fucking talk about Magic's problems until they get better. All of it. All of it. Juggle them, like retro old board cards. What should you get for some fresh cards, like new Ravnica or something else? You know what? The Ravnica remastered quality level is very poor, bro. So I don't know. I feel like it's overpriced. The card quality's poor. You're not really gonna end up doing that well with it. If it's something you really want, yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Ignorant, you're leaving the game because you got a baby on the way and can't afford it anymore. Well, you can still play Magic, right? You may not be able to like enjoy it the exact same way when you can't crank money into the same way. Like I used to be able to get booster boxes of each set when they came out, and that was like how it went. And now, I can't be like, I'm gonna pick up a couple of boxes. It's like the price of one box has got to the point where it's like I'm not gonna pick up a box. I'm gonna play in like the pre-release or whatever, and that's about the level of it, like for real. So I feel you. I feel you on the price level, 100%. It's absolutely insane, but you don't have to. You don't got to bounce out of the game entirely. You just streamline. You just streamline. Dovin, you think that Thunder Junction is an attempt to clear people out? I doubt that. I think it's a desperate attempt to go, y'all, do you like cowboys and stuff? Check it out. Yeehaw, let's go. Like anything and everything. The stuff that was deemed too silly or too out there, they're just like, let's go for it. And you gotta be fair about it by looking at the reality that for the longest time in Magic's history, there's always been people who've made custom cards. And there's always been all these different variants of custom cards. You have Marvel, you have Star Wars, but there would be people who'd make their own Wild West worlds and stuff. So there is definitely a subset of Magic players that would be interested in this. But I don't think that the subset of Magic players would be interested in this is worth the damage that a lazy set like this does. Like, if they put a bunch of real effort into it and it really felt like something they were trying to do intentionally instead of using up a bunch of artwork they have kicking around and slap something together quick for money, instead, like, things are different now, right? Sets are, it's, what am I trying to say? Modern Horizons 3 is now only 500 Canadian. I saw that. I was like, okay, Amazon had it for like 500 American. Now you got it for 500 Canadian. And I'm like, that's a step down, but it's still a step way too big. It's a step way too big. You know? Like, I can't. I am the Magic historian. I love Magic the Gathering. I've been virtually priced out of the game. I can still participate on a low level in terms of getting pre-release kits and stuff like that, but all the Magic I get is through other people hooking me up now. Like, it's literally even the pre-release stuff. It's just it's too fucking expensive, and I have other expenses to pay. Like I've said before, I got to take care of my fucking disabled wife, so I can't just be like, "Whoa, I'm gonna YOLO this money on a box of Magic" when we might need it for groceries real soon, considering the way things are going. But I don't want to get in all that because that's fucking downer bullshit side stuff. You know what I mean? It's like. I get the feeling. I know what it's like to feel like now you're outside the fence, bro. You feel like you're outside the fence, the chain link fence, just kind of holding on, like looking through it and going, yo, I remember when I used to get to like round the bases like full on. I remember when I was in there like every day, son. And now you're on the outside going, I'm still here. I'm still a part of it. You know, like that's what it feels like in some ways. What up, Pierce? How you doing? So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how much of it is like I'm a fucking old man and things have just changed and they're trying to chase new customer bases. But like, if the sets felt like they weren't really crappily slammed together, my objections would be fewer, for sure. There are some people who accuse me of just wanting to completely like crank on the game all the time, but that's far from the truth. I want to enjoy myself, for real. For real. The last time that I was like really angry at Magic, I just made the decision I was going to leave. When I'm out of it, I'm out of it. That's it. When I'm done, like it won't be angry ranting. It won't be videos on it. It will just be I'm talking about other things. I've moved on to other games. Now we're hanging out talking about movies, or we're talking about different video games. I'm playing Persona 3 right now. That game's pretty wild, right? So it's not like Magic is requisite as part of this. It's just a thing that I very much enjoy that's been a part of my life for a long time, and I am having a challenging time accepting what they're doing with the game, right? What sets do I despise the most so far this year? The Markov Manor set's the worst. I think Thunder Junction is going to be slightly better than Markov Manor in the way that like a punch to the dick and balls with 1% less force is slightly better. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's still garbage, but at least Thunder Junction benefits from the fact that they're not pissing in the Kool-Aid in terms of, yo, this is Ravnica, and you just diluted it hardcore by pumping like hundreds of Capenna cards into it. You're literally destroying Ravnica's flavor, and this is the place you're calling the center of the multiverse. So you're destroying what makes it unique at all. You're just destroying it. You're taking, this is the place everybody loves. Now let's remove all personality from it. It's like, why do you think people love it? Shocklands, asshole. Buy the clue box. You know? So, yeah, Markov Manor and Thunder Junction are almost twins, but Thunder Junction, because it's not a pre-existing world and it's just some dumb place where idiots go to LARP as cowboys, which is so stupid. I'm going to this plane. Everyone wears cowboy hats. I'm Kellen. Look, I'm here. I'll wear a cowboy hat too. I just LARP wherever I go. Also, I'm 30 now. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have a knife fight with my dad. Okay. Showdown at high noon with knives. Zuko, you had fun with the deep clue C precon? Well, that's good, man. It's good. It's good that you're out there enjoying yourself. You know what you really want? A magic set with cowboys, said no one ever. Zepper, there are people who want it though. The reality is there are people who are excited for this set. Like, I have never, while I know Thunder Junction is going to be fucking garbage, and I do not like it, I at no point, and will at no point, pretend that nobody wants it. Because people do. People do. Hell, I've done live streams where 2/3 of the stream, when polled, said, yeah, I'm down for a Western set. So, there are definitely people who want that kind of shit. But that doesn't change the fact that it's lazy garbage and it's not good for Magic overall when they're doing a bunch of universes beyond, which means there's less opportunity to work on your universes within. And instead of working on your universe within, we're going to Buttfuck Junction and we're going to fucking rub butter on Oko's abs and help him plan a vault heist that he can do all by himself because he's a fucking planeswalker. But please tell me why you need, like, random assholes to help you out with this, right? What are my thoughts on the Fallout cards? The Fallout cards seem like they're on Fallout flavor, right? So they got a bunch of funky stuff in there. Fallout stuff seems all right. Seems all right. Why aren't they making new sets and planes and just going back to Ravnik and Innistrad and Ikoria over and over and over again? Because it's like reusing a room you've got built in your house, bro. You already built the room, painted the walls, designed the theme of the room, all of it. So you can keep going back to the room. Or are you going to pay carpenters to go to design a new room and all this stuff when you're already like laying people off, all of it? It's because it's cheaper to go back to places you've already designed. It costs less money. So the higher ups just went, if a set doesn't sell well, we never go back to that world. And you can only go back to worlds that are awesome. And by awesome, that means a lot of people bought the boxes. The actual flavor of the world and everything else is completely irrelevant. Kellen's story feels shallow and rushed. Of course it does, because it was never meant to exist. The Wizards of the Coast had to reverse course after their plan to try and shift the player base, where they were like, let's try and make our player base more equal in terms of divided between dudes and ladies. So we're gonna try and actively push to get a whole bunch more ladies into this game, and we're gonna do that by changing the focus of our stories, all these different things, what we show in the artwork, the way we represent people. So they told artists, like, you can show women in positions of power over men, but you can't show men in positions of power over women. And you can show men depicted completely shirtless, but when artwork for things like Gallia from the Theros Beyond Death is submitted, it has to be sent back, and they're like, you got to paint over the belly button and stuff. So you've got all these underlying things that are going on, and they're going more and more with it. And they finally realized, wait a minute, it's not working. We're not making money. We're not getting like more customers. And it's alienating our customer base, because in some ways we're straight up villainizing our own customer base. So maybe instead of villainizing them, we should reverse course. And they're like, but we've already designed all these sets for everyone. And it's like, airbrush them into artwork, staple them into the story, go. And that's what they did. Amalia was the star of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Absolutely, hands down, Amalia was the star of that set. Like, for that's who the story followed. It was Amalia, the vampire who doesn't drink blood, even though they didn't explain to us why she doesn't drink blood, overcoming the evil Vito, the evil man drinking blood Vito. And so they were just like, no, but like, Kellen, hey, yeah. And so they've just crammed him into every set, because they're just like, no, look, it's we're following this guy now, and he's here, and isn't that cool? And we definitely didn't have all these other things planned that we changed because we realized it's not working at all. It's not working at all. And our blatant, insane agenda did not work. I don't know how they thought having Teferi look up at all the lady planeswalkers crying about his failures and how they were the future and everything was gonna change. It's such a weird thing. And a bunch of companies tried to do similar things where they just went, do you like this guy? No, you don't. You like this guy and they're better. Like they tried that with Saheeli in the story and they didn't even put in the effort to make it work right. They went Saheeli. Saheeli looked over Urza's temporal machine designs. These are dangerous. He's terrible. And it's just like, and then Saheeli makes her time machine and Teferi was like, if it was a dick, I would suck it. It's pure beauty. Oh my God, she's amazing. And like, so she's so disdainful of Urza because we're literally in the Brothers War set. We're in the Brothers War set. And instead of getting to hear about the brothers or any of that, what they want to nostalgia milk us for our nostalgia from 30 years ago, but at the same time go, no. The guy that you like from that story is not good. This lady is the good thing. And then in the story, right after having Saheeli talk about how her plans are way better than Urza's and she does a better design and it's beautiful, her time machine functions worse than Urza's ever did, and they literally lose Teferi through time and space. They just lose him. They just lose him. And it's like, when you want it to, you can't have the story go, this person's real good, better at this guy, and then have him do worse. Like if you have a champion athletic shot putter, just go bam and the ball flies, and then you go, here comes Melinda, bork, and the ball drops, and Melinda wins it, folks. All right, sure, right? So that's like they did that. Go watch the trailers and you understand. Look at the trailers for like what was it, like Dominator United, the Brothers War, something like that, where the trailer shows Teferi on a quest to go back in time. So that's for the Brothers War or whatever. It shows Teferi on a quest to, he literally goes back in time. None of these other characters are involved. He goes back in time. He kicks a Johnny out a window, goes back in time, but they didn't do none of that because they're like, nah. Teferi's a dude, so no, he has to cry and apologize to all the ladies. And he does! After they lose him through time and space, he gets hurtled to Zhalfir, where they try to have this moment where Teferi is being apologetic for what happened to Zhalfir, but instead of doing it in a way that makes sense, they have Teferi found by this like caravan, and the leader of the caravan comes up and is like, you can come with us. But underneath, the leader of the caravan knew who Teferi was. She knew who he was. So she waits, and at the last minute, she brings everybody out and is like, that's Teferi! You suck, Teferi! And then Teferi's like, I'm sorry I exist. And he cries and cuts his, like, she goes like, I don't forgive you. And she goes to spear him. And he like sits down and like cuts his hand on her spear and is like, I'm sorry for what I've done. And the story has revealed to us that this woman he's apologizing to is a murderous bandit. She's not a good person. She's literally a killer leading a band of killers who have slaughtered all of the merchants' guards, have taken them all hostage, and has stolen all their goods. But the story ignores all of that to have her lord over Teferi, and Teferi apologizes to her while you go, she's a piece of garbage. What's going on? Like, you know, like... So they tried that set again and again where they're like, so, hey, we got Danitha. She's a strong, powerful lady, and she's good for her people. And then we got Radha. She's a strong, powerful lady who's good for her people. And we got Malira. She's a strong, powerful lady who's good for her people. And it's just like, I have a secret for you about storytelling. You have to make realistic characters for people to resonate with. And if everybody is flawless and their only failure is that they don't believe enough in themselves, while I can understand that not believing enough in yourself, that's not any kind of failure. That's just, you're awesome. You didn't realize that you're awesome and that's your only downside. And so they give you 4 flavors of that and you're like, okay, all right. And they're just like, yeah, any of the people you like Urza's gross and he sucks, man. All of it. And you just go, what, you're trying to sell me this nostalgia set? No! Like, I know it's the Brothers War, Urza, Mishra, but the story's actually about Urza's wife, who, up until now, I mean, sure, her skin didn't look like this, but this is what we're doing now. And guess what as well? She learned magic before everybody. So I know you're here for the story of the Brothers' War, but what if the first 40% of the story was actually about how Urza's wife that you don't give a shit about ended up learning magic after the war? Isn't that cool? Let me tell you the story. She sat down with a rock and learned magic to heat up the rock and went, ow, my hand hurts. And then she learned how to use healing magic to go, oh, my hand doesn't hurt. And then she'd grab the rock and heat it up, ow, my hand hurts. And then she would cool it with her healing magic. And she did that over and over until she was the bestest magician lady. And for some reason, that didn't resonate with the customer base. Taking their crap and going, excuse me, magic is ladies first, and ladies look like gigantic truckers. For some reason, that didn't resonate with women who have always just kind of liked all different kinds of women, and it didn't resonate with the people who are already playing the game because it was confusing crap, and they just went, but look, it's like good for shareholders. They go, we're improving the world. We put a fat lady on a magic card. What? Yeah, she's got a mannish build and she's really fat. So we've improved the world. BlackRock will invest in us now. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. So of course it fell flat on their fucking face. Because guess what? The majority of Magic players are fucking dudes. Because dudes are more drawn to the kind of conflict that Magic the Gathering fucking has. Men and women, spoiler alert, are fucking different. So you're never going to have 50% women, regardless of how many people go, hey man, you know what? I've gone to events and ladies go there. Yeah, they do, right? My lady played Magic too, but predominantly is dudes, son. It's dudes. And you're not going to change that. No matter how much are you against it. And just go, hey, check it out. Every hero is a lady and all the dudes suck in her stories now. And it's like, how'd that work out for you? Great job. It's like, it's garbage. So yeah. Now they're just going, no, it's Kellen. Staple him on everything. Get some young dude and staple him on all of it, guy. Oh my God. Are you telling me the next 5 sets are all lady first, lady power? All the single ladies. Don't sell no boxes. Oh, no money. Like, yeah, no. Sorry. That's how it went. That's how it goes, right? So you're seeing this with a bunch of fucking different companies going shit like, we're looking to try and skew our products towards like a male demographic. Really? You mean the demographic you originally had that so you're going back to your customers is what you're saying? Hold on. You mean your first person shooter that's all about teabagging idiots and go, Danny, get to the fucking flag, you idiot, or I'll skull fuck your mother. You mean your attempts to get a fucking 50% lady league? The 50% skull fuckers getting yelled at by screeching 12-year-old league didn't work out for you? And now you're returning to your actual fucking customers? Lo and behold, you can't mysteriously... What? Hey guys, we got a fucking lipstick company and we're going to dive into the 13-year-old boy market because that's the market we need to penetrate. 13-year-old boys. That's where we're going to get them all wearing lipstick and it's going to completely revitalize our business. Good fucking luck with that. Come back to reality. So yeah, just ridiculous. And you know what? There's less of it going on now with Magic. You can see it. They're fucking not stapling as much crap on it. We're not getting much preachy bullshit from Mark Rosewater telling us that he's fucking better than us because he likes fucking women who look like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. Good for you, you fucking liar. You fucking liar. No, you fucking don't. Does your wife look like that? No, she doesn't. Fuck you. It's absurd nonsense. Preachy fucking bullshit from motherfucking corporate mouthpieces who I don't even know if they're being disingenuous or are just so fucking brainwashed by the bullshit that they're inside the middle of the company going, we're doing good things, we're fixing. Listen, you fucking moron. Nothing you ever get painted onto a fucking magic card is fixing the world. They had art descriptions for shit like Kin Bond or Prodigy where they mentioned multiple times, make sure he's overweight and has stupid hair. Like specifically to make them have that goofy, you know, the kind of hair where you see it when they've just got a fluff tuft at the front and it's dyed a different color and you know they have like no emotional stability, like none. This is somebody who is not capable of handling any part of life that's not a bag of fucking Doritos and they're on fucking Tumblr or whatever. It's insane. And there's like, that's it. Put that into Ikoria. That's the people. Like, what are you fucking doing? What are you doing? They made that nonsense. What's his name? I always forget his name now. He's just awful. It was pandering crap and they quickly dumped him because it was obvious it was pandering crap. Nico Aris. It was so bad, man. It was so bad. You thought Kenan was a woman? You can be forgiven for that. A fat, squat, like gender neutral little goober. You know what? Actually, I had a brief period where people thought I was a woman. I was mistaken for a fat lesbian for like 2 weeks of my life, bro. And I can't really blame people because that was when I had stopped having purple hair and the bleach from my hair had just a little bit left, right? And so I had these like yellow bleach streaks. And this was when I was at my fattest. So I had fucking man tits. Like I had man tits. I looked like straight up, like a fucking, like a lesbian. I get it. I get why multiple people called me late. Like, I went to this fucking festival with Carly, and the fucking dude at the gate was like, have a nice day, ladies. And I just turned and looked at him like, and he's like, sorry, sir. And I'm just like, oh, man. This is like when that one lady fucking thought it, like, stopped me to tell me where I could get a fucking turkey dinner. She told me where I could go to get a Thanksgiving dinner. And then it dawned on me, I look fucking homeless. I look like I'm homeless. I hate that. I hate those moments. So, yeah. Same thing happened. We went to the Mandarin. Fucking lady comes up with the menus. Hello, ladies. I just looked at her. She's like, sorry, sir. And I'm like, I get it. Everybody uses visual cues. You see a set of sad little tits, the fucking hair, and then I'm fat and whatever, and you just made an assumption and ran with it. And when I look in the mirror, I can't fucking blame you because I see it. I fucking see it. Yeah, ignorant body positivity, the stuff about like, yo, like if you're overweight, like saying Lizzo's fucking healthy is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. How can you say that? Like the only people I can see saying that are people who either have convinced themselves that that's how you be a good person by saying that. And I'm a good person because I'm supportive. Or they're just so fucking fat that they can't accept it. And they're like, no. There's nothing wrong with being a gigantic land whale and just struggling to breathe just from existing, right? Yeah, the fact that sleeping could fucking kill you and you need a machine to your face, that's not a fucking indicator or anything, right? Like, for real, man, I got pretty fat. My knees started to scream at me. I know, like, I've never been hella fat, but I've been pretty fat. I know what it's like, right? So it's crazy. It's crazy to be like, that's fine. It's not healthy. That shit shortens your life. That is shortening your life. And like, for real, when your body gets so big, it no longer looks like it's a human shape. That's a fucking problem. That's not to be applauded. There's too much of that shit where it's just like, you're fine the way you are and everything's perfect with you. No, fucking get on a treadmill. Eat some fucking vegetables. Have some vitamins. Do all that shit. Do all that shit. Firewall Zero Super Chat says, I heard 13-year-old boys and slowly closed the lid on my tablet. Thanks for the Super Chat, buddy. Oh. Evan, how much did I weigh? I got up to like 220. So like, I want to be 180 maybe max, right? 40 pounds overweight. I found myself just leaning on walls, my knees screaming at me and shit. Like, I can't even imagine what it's like when you get to like fucking Mr. Kool-Aid levels, where it's just like smashing through Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid man, you know? Have I thought about growing a beard? I can't. I can't grow a beard. Brent, oh yeah, the meth head thing. Bro, when I was at like my poorest and most stressed out and could barely afford to eat, I got approached by a fucking meth dealer who straight up 100% was convinced I was a meth head. And I was just like, what the fuck? And when he realized I wasn't, he freaked because he's like, ah, and he ran away. But man, that sucks, bro. You're like, yo, that meth dealing junkie was positive. He was positive, bro. Right? And it's not baseless. It's not baseless. You're fucking falling apart. You're dying. I'm glad things went the way they did. Like, I went from being that, like, falling apart guy where things were rough to things finally getting okay and being able to eat some food and put on some weight. And then I started eating to gain weight, but I kept eating that way when I had gotten up to a healthy weight and didn't pull it back. So I was having too many calories and I porked out. But, oh man, I did it with poutines and burgers, and holy shit, my mouth is watering thinking about it right now. Oh man. Zapper, but bullshit. All that shit is you absolutely wanting to brag. Not to brag, but here's a bunch of positive shit about me. Not to brag, bro. I don't need any of that shit that you got, and I can get whatever I want, right? Because I'm fucking me. So I don't even need to be fit, bro. I can wander around through life as a fat meth head lesbian, and people will still fucking love me, right? For real. They will fucking stick money in my butt, kiss me on the cheek, and go, you sweet, beautiful little fucking meth head. Thank you for existing. So there's your brag, bitch. Yeah, Scroll Keeper telling people, loving yourself and just letting yourself be a gigantic fatoid are two completely different things. You can love yourself, like loving yourself is recognizing that the behaviors you have are destructive and that you care enough about yourself to change those behaviors, right? That's self-love for real. It's not going, I'm good no matter what. If you're on the journey to improvement, then going, what I'm doing is good enough, that's great. That's fine. But if you're not doing anything to improve yourself and you're just saying, I'm perfect the way I am, good luck with that. But at the same time, I don't give a shit. I'm not out there going, you need to fucking make improvements. Whatever, live your life. Live your life. It's the delusions. It's the delusions. It's them delusions. You know, your brother was 750 pounds. Wow. What? Yeah. The numbers get so large that it's like my gut just goes, you're a liar. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, fuck you. Yeah, sure he was. What was he? A fucking circus elephant? Yeah, I forgot to mention, I grew up in the circus and my brother was an elephant. I kissed his trunk one last time and shoved one peanut in each hole to give to the fucking elephant undertaker of the elephant underworld. Brad, you got up to 300 pounds and you felt the extra weight? Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, obviously it varies by like your height and stuff too, the amount of weight that you can carry, and muscle weighs more than fat too. So there's a number of factors. It's not just as simple as the weight number, but it's a rough rule of thumb, right? Yeah, ignorant. I feel you, man. It's hard. It's hard when you lose people, bro. That's never an easy thing. So keep your chin up and hope somebody doesn't do anything to your neck while your chin's up. Doomblade, you're 6 feet at 137 pounds and you can't figure out how to gain weight. You eat junk all the time. You gotta eat caloric dense stuff. And you gotta get rid of your fucking tapeworm, okay, Brittany? Because you have a fucking tapeworm. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Kraken, 300 pounds of muscle. I don't know. That's when you start to get like so big that your arms are just out like this and you can't touch your own back anymore. And it's like, it's impressive that you got that big, but like you sacrifice any kind of mobility or agility for strength. And what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it, right? I don't know. I'm in the category of somebody who needs more fucking exercise and needs to work out more and shit. I've considered doing like treadmill live streams. We were doing breakfast live streams. I've considered setting up like my cell phone with our treadmill, because we got a treadmill however long ago. They were having an awesome deal where it was like they were so cheap compared to normal, because treadmills are so expensive. So it was like, yes, okay, now it's like the lowest end model you can get. It's like, it's not like, it can't get too fat, because if I got too fat, I couldn't even use it. Like, if you're over, 250 pounds, you can't even use this treadmill. So it's not, but I got it, and I can go doing walking and stuff and doing live streams. So that's something that I've considered, but I don't know. It can be hard to motivate yourself to actually exercise, right? That's why Bruce Lee didn't want to get Arnold big. It's believable. I mean, there's different routes to go with it. When your neck is bigger than your head, it's over. Crackening. That's funny. Scroll Keeper, getting yourself healthy again. That's the way to do it, bro. Do I have any favorite authors? Yeah, there's lots of awesome books out there, man. In terms of fantasy, you got like Robert Jordan, The Wheel of Time. Obviously, Sanderson as well, who finished that off doing his Mistborn stuff, right? You've got, there's just tons of good stuff. Tons of good things to enjoy. But yeah, fantasy stuff. And then there's stories that I don't know the author of, but enjoyed their stories, like the Rune Lord novels. Those are cool. That was a unique concept. Borrowing people's attributes through the use of runes emblazoned on both of your bodies, and the different way it works based on the different senses or abilities that you're taking from people was a really, really interesting concept for magic. But yeah, for me, man, I noticed that I fucking atrophied. I totally atrophied from not having to like physically move around a whole bunch of shit and whatever. So one day I pick up a box of magic cards. I'm like, why is this heavier? And it's like, it's not. You're weak, a fool. And it's like, oh no, oh no. So I've incorporated some exercise since then, but it hasn't really been like consistent overall. But I've definitely seen some improvement. It's definitely reduced that whole, wow, this box is too heavy kind of thing. I've noticed that things are easier to wield, so I intend to continue just getting healthier. I cut out having caffeine late so I can sleep better. It's boring stuff, honestly. It's boring in terms of trying to eat better, drink more water, sleep right. The true secrets to a good life, that no matter how much you fight against it, you eventually always come back to it. That's why every exercise, everything, it all boils down to those things, because that's what's actually going to give you a good existence, no matter how much you fight against it and pound caffeine and try and have all the hours and none of the sleep and all these other things. Ultimately, what are you going to do? Reality is reality. Yeah, you know what, Ralph? Exactly. That is 100% true. Start with the simple things. Taking stairs, not elevators. Walk to the corner store instead of driving. And that's true. I walk up the stairs now, and at a certain portion, like at a certain point, you can feel where it changes from just walking up the stairs to walking up the stairs. And then when it turns into walking up the stairs, you know what I mean? Like there's stages where you're just like, I'm walking up the stairs, but I could just be walking down the street. Then you're like, I'm walking up the stairs. I know I'm walking up the stairs. And then there's walking up the stairs. How many more motherfucking stairs are there? My legs are screaming at me. But the fun part is when you, well, I mean, depends on your definition of fun, but I enjoy the progress of it, is when you take those same stairs and you notice that the progression into each stage starts when you're further up the stairs. And it's like, I love seeing the actual, it's nice when there's something you can do and you can visibly see the difference, right? So that's satisfying. Brent, bro, I feel you about being a different height overall, man. My back is obviously gorked. You can see that it's got a curve to it, right? So I'm taller when I'm fully erect, but my body doesn't want to do it. So I've got a bunch of exercise to do. It's always been a problem, and it'll never be perfect, but it's gotten worse. And I don't want to end up as one of those guys who's like stuck full bent over. So I've got to like do the exercising. So we've been doing different things, right? Like some nights it's the yoga mat on the floor doing stretches or whatever. Other times it's pathetic push-ups. I am so glad that nobody sees me do these fucking things because I'm sure I look terrible and the noises I make while doing it are ridiculous. Like it's just I have a good laugh at myself and getting up off the floor after doing them. Holy crap. I'm just like, it shouldn't be like this, bro. It shouldn't be like this. I saw some crackhead lady at the bus terminal, and this bitch was crouched down. Like, she was doing one of these full kind of crouches that you see the fucking tribal people who live out in the wilds do, where they're just down on their heels like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. I'm like, my body won't even fucking do that. Like, I can't do it and, oh, it hurts. I literally can't even do it. And this crackhead's doing it like it's nothing, all limber and whatever. And I'm just like, oh, what have I become? Carrie, you think Carly enjoys watching me stretch? Do you think that I'm going to let her see me look that fucking pathetic? No, bro. No. I make sure to do that shit when I know she's doing something else. If I hear the treadmill or something like that, whatever, when I know she's going to be occupied, is she dealing with the dishes or something? Like, whatever it is, I'm like, I do not wish to be witnessed. Wow, when I get better at it, when I'm stronger and it's not so pathetic. I don't want her to see that shit, man. She can already fucking hear it from the other room. Ralph, sounds like a donkey in a dryer, like a dead donkey in a dryer, bro. That's right, Segura. Avert your gaze. I'm exercising. Don't look at me while I'm exercising when I suck at it. And like, don't look at me when I'm putting together furniture. For fuck's sakes, do not stand there and look at me while I put together this furniture. Fuck off. I don't need to hear from anybody on earth when I'm putting together furniture. I can do it. I'll do it just fine. I don't need your fucking input. I don't need your help. Just shut up. I'm gonna get it put together. That's how this fucking works. And yeah, you're gonna hear me swear and talk a bunch of shit. And what you need to do is fuck off and leave me to it. Because that's how I put together furniture. Cracking, you do squats to grab Tupperware that falls on the floor. The feeling of accomplishment, though. Fair enough. I mean, incorporating that kind of stuff works. Half the time I just pick stuff up with my feet. I'm monkey-footed. So yeah, man. I just I don't put furniture together in front of people. I'm like, I'm already dealing with something annoying. I don't want to be bothered. You can just eat my ball bag, right? I'm gonna do this. Oh, the fun of getting older and realizing your body is fucking cranking. Ignorant what? Oh, that was a million years ago, buddy. That was a million years ago. That was just a bunch of posture and bullshit. Silly nonsense, man. Silly nonsense. He got railroaded, yo. What's my favorite non-creature artifact? I mean, sometimes it's Sword of the Ages, sometimes it's Nova Pentacle. Usually it's a usually it's from Legends. Yeah, Sword of the Ages, man. Sword of the Ages. Or Mirror Universe. Yeah, Mirror Universe is pretty fucking cool, man. Stealing somebody's life force. That concept's really dope. That concept's really dope. What does the term railroaded means? It basically means when you're just kind of shoved down the track. It basically means you got fucked, bro. Right? Honestly, you asking me, I've never had anybody ask me that. I've never thought of the origins of it. I've just always known it means you got fucking hosed. You got fucked over kind of deal. Doomblade, I'm not worried about being overweight. For me, it's not a matter of being overweight. It's totally like I just need more exercise to help regulate my sleep and also just to have more muscle and shit, you know? What a world. Yeah, there you go. There's a description. Just think of a railroad. You're going in one direction. You can't deviate. You got no choice. He had no control over what was happening there. It just happened to him, right? It's that kind of a thing. It's that kind of a thing. Oh, Well, you know what? This has been a fun Leap Day stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. We have gone all over the map with it. I will go ahead and put this stream up on the live stream archive. So if you didn't get to see the whole thing, go check it out on Hatcher Streams afterwards. And for now, I'm heading into the waters of oblivion. And I will catch up with you guys again soon.